watching the News Hour at 9.
Welcome back. The dialogue between the central government and the Gupkar is back on track. But today, after getting into a huddle, the Gupkar lobby seems to have come out with several conditions as to what really the talks will be involving. And the dialogue, of course, with this particular announcement also seems to be on track to getting derailed. For instance, there are subjects which are as contentious as restoration of Article 370 and 35A, the statehood of Jammu and Kashmir, and also Mehbooba Mufti asking the question of why Pakistan should not be involved in talks. So the larger question, of course, that comes up is whether the only agenda is to derail these talks with the centre.
डायलॉग की बात हमसे डायलॉग कर रहे हैं, हम कहते हैं कि ये दोहा जाके तालिबान से डायलॉग कर रहे हैं। आपने सुना होगा हमारी गवर्नमेंट तो जम्मू कश्मीर में डायलॉग करे और सबके साथ करे और पाकिस्तान के साथ भी करे रेजोल्यूशन के लिए।
बार बार ये डिमांड की जा रही है कि पाकिस्तान से बातचीत करनी चाहिए।
मेरे ख्याल में भैया तो वहाँ का एजेंडा नहीं है, वहाँ तो पहले जम्मू कश्मीर के बारे में ही हम बात करेंगे ज्यादा।
हमारा मौक़िफ़ जो है वो आपको मालूम है, उसको दोहराने की जरूरत नहीं है। हमारा मौक़िफ़ जो है वो है और रहेगा कि ये गलतफहमी ना हो कि उनका एजेंडा क्या होगा। हम वहाँ उस एजेंडे पर दस्तखत करने के लिए नहीं जा रहे हैं, हम जा रहे हैं प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया की तरफ से कौन सी तजवीज़ है। अगर वो हमारे हक में होगी, जम्मू कश्मीर और लद्दाख के हक में होगी, हम हाँ करेंगे। अगर वो हक में नहीं होगी, हम बरमला ना कर लेंगे। जैसे आप सब पूछना चाह रहे हैं, देयर कैन बी नो कॉम्प्रोमाइज ऑन 370 and 35A.
And the BJP is asking that when the idea and the agenda of these talks is development of Jammu and Kashmir, why are such contentious issues being raised?
जम्मू कश्मीर में आने वाले समय के लिए एक अमन चैन आए और उसके लिए जो पॉलिटिकल प्रोसेस है, क्योंकि पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ को बुलाया गया है, तो मुझे लगता है उसी पर सभी का कोई औचित्य नहीं है। इस प्रकार की बातें करना मुझे लगता है निरर्थ। मुझे लगता है ये इस प्रकार का उनको आदर दिया जाता है, इसी के कारण से आतंकवाद फैला था।
Article 370 is in history now, and as the all-party meeting on Jammu and Kashmir is going to be held on 24th of June, I think the sanctity of that meeting should be maintained. We will put forth our all important issues and issues of the common man.
That brings us to the legitimate question that we are asking: is the only agenda to derail dialogue?
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 2 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
All right, R.P. Singh, national spokesperson of BJP, continues to be with us. But let me go across to our other guests who are with us. Sajjad Tariq is leader of the Congress. Also with us is Vivek Srivastava, political analyst. But I first and foremost want to go across to Rauf Bhatt, who's a senior leader of the PDP. Mr. Rauf Bhatt, one can understand, raising issues such as concerns related to statehood. All right, even the manner in which 370, has been raised by other political parties. But why this insistence on bringing Pakistan and comparing that to India's strategic interest and dialogue that is taking place as far as Afghanistan is concerned? Isn't that really an attempt to try and derail the dialogue by bringing up such issues?
ऐसी बात नहीं है। मैडम महबूबा मुफ्ती ने वेलकम किया है डायलॉग का, और उसने जो इशू उठाया है उसने ये कहा है कि अगर वाकई हमें पीस लाना है, क्योंकि जम्मू कश्मीर के लोग यहाँ मर रहे हैं। आप देख रहे हो हाल ही में जो आज भी यहाँ हमारी एक स्पाई जो है, इंस्पेक्टर जो है, उनको गोली लगकर वो मर गए हैं, वो शहीद हो गए। हमारा ये मानना है कि अगर वंस फॉर ऑल इस मसले को हल करना है, इसके साथ साथ अगर आप तालिबान से डायलॉग करने के लिए दोहा में जा रहे हो, अगर आप ट्रैक 2 पे दुबई में पाकिस्तान से बात कर रहे हो, हमारा ये मानना है कि एज अ लीडर ऑफ J&K स्टेट हमारा हक बनता है कि हम हर सतह पे कोशिश करें कि मसले ये जो है यहाँ जो मसला है ये हल हो, यहाँ जो है पीस अमन आए, यहाँ जो हमारे हुकूक जो है, जो आर्टिकल 370 था और 35 एक
राव भट्ट साहब, जब भी भारत की पाकिस्तान से बातचीत हुई है, शिमला एग्रीमेंट से लेके आगरा समिट से लेके जो पीस प्रोसेस हुई थी यूपीए काल में, हर बार पीठ में छोरा भूका गया। चाहे कारगिल वॉर की बात करें, चाहे 26/11 की बात करें, चाहे रिसेंटली जब आईएसआई वाले पंजाब में आके टेरर अटैक के बाद जब वहां पे इंस्पेक्शन की, हर बार इंडिया हैज बीन स्टैब्ड इन द बैक। क्या वो आप चाहते हैं कि फिर से हम पाकिस्तान को ट्रस्ट करें?
देखिए ये तो तजवीज़ थी। अगर मैडम महबूबा मुफ्ती ने ये बात करी तो ये तो सब तो बीजेपी के इसमें है। बीजेपी क्या करना चाहेगी, बीजेपी को उनका क्या फोकस रहेगा। हम चाहते हैं कि ये जो हमने देखा कि हमारी जो फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग इकोनॉमी थी हमारे मुल्क की, वो तो माइनस में जा रही है। क्या रीजंस है, क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है? क्यों दुनिया में इररिलेवेंट बॉर्डर्स हो रहे हैं, इकोनॉमी का दौर है। आप देखिए दुनिया ग्लोबल विलेज बन चुकी है।
राव भट्ट, वो जो इकोनॉमिक मुद्दे हैं उनकी भी हम चर्चा करेंगे, लेकिन इस वक्त थोड़ी बहुत डायलॉग और पोजीशनिंग की बात चल रही है। ना वांट टू ब्रिंग इन सुशील पंडित, हु इज जॉइनिंग अस ऑन द पैनल. Sushil Pandit, even before the talks have actually happened, 48 hours before, one can at least understand, if there is a demand for statehood. The center has also spoken about statehood in the past. Okay, people have problems with Article 370, the manner in which it was removed, but to once again come and say that let's have a dialogue with Pakistan, what really is the thought process behind saying that? Isn't it just an attempt to undermine this entire dialogue process?
No, it is trying to leverage their position, because they know there is an invitation, and a decline of invitation is going to embarrass the government. They are trying to push the envelope as far as they can, and in this case the priority is not the interest of the state. Priority is the interest of the proxies. Priority is the interest of their clients, and that is what they are trying to fulfill by upping the ante, by making a maximalist demand, and by embarrassing their hosts. This is what they are up to. This is what they did even when they were negotiating the agenda for alliance before forming a coalition government in the state. This is what they have been doing even when the abrogation of Article 370 happened. This is what they did when the statehood was reduced to union territory status. This is where the nub of the problem is, because they play proxies instead of playing the representatives of the state. Instead of fulfilling their responsibility as elected representatives of the people, they play proxy to our friendly neighbor. That's the problem, and this is
playing proxy, playing proxy. Yes, Vivek Srivastava. I want to bring in Vivek Srivastava on that note. Vivek Srivastava, I want you to respond to what Sushil Pandit just said.
Yes,
when the entire agenda is for development of Jammu and Kashmir, talking about your voters, talking about your electorate, instead such issues are brought in, and we all know the history of dialogue with Pakistan, sir, at the end of the day. Why bring that up even before the talks?
Yes, Sushil Pandit ji, I would like to very clarify it out to you that everybody is very sensitive to the plight of Kashmiri Pandits, and everybody is unhappy, and we condemn whatever happened in Kashmir, and when the migration of Kashmiri Pandits was forced upon them. So that is one thing, be very clear about it. The entire India stands for them. Now, number two, but that does not give you a license to start accusing all the Muslims, all the Kashmiris, all the parties over there, of being anti-national and anti-India and anti-Kashmiri Pandits. And as far as today, whatever...
Where did he say anything about Muslims, sir?
No, he is talking about clans. What clans is he talking about?
Sir, he's raised a question of Pakistan.
He is talking about proxy. What proxy? If they are such big anti-nationals, the PDP people, why did they share power with them? There are so many questions. So when first you share power with a particular party, and today when that party is not in power with you, आप उसको Pakistani agent कह रहे हैं. This is not the right way. Now, as far as what what Mehbooba Mufti said today, whatever Mehbooba Mufti said today, now there are two things. Diplomacy and talks with Pakistan have been a part that we have been doing at the time of Mr. Vajpayee also. Okay. Musharraf साहब के साथ बातचीत हुई थी. I mean, we were following it very keenly at that time, even before that, and even after that. Even as a part of the diplomacy, Prime Minister Modi went, called the protocols, and tried to talk to Nawaz Sharif. And we are not criticizing it. These are good moves. You must have good relations with all your neighbors. So I'm not even critical of Prime Minister Modi if he was talking to Sharif at that time. So
even when they export terror to you, even when they export terror, want to bleed you, kill your citizens, repeatedly continue to push terrorists across the LOC. What are you saying, Vivek Srivastava? India has a stated policy of no talks as long as terror happens. And no, I'm not trying to do anything, sir. Let us remember that this is our experience as a nation. Every time we engage with Pakistan, we have been stabbed in the back. Let us know very well, Pakistan promised to act on 2611 accused. They did absolutely nothing. Pakistan had promised something after the Agra summit that you mentioned. What did we get in return? We got the Kargil war. Let us not for a moment forget of what Pakistan has done. But yes, you have made a very important point, which I want RP Singh to answer. RP Singh, if they were called the Guptar gang until now, what really has forced this change in heart? What has changed on ground for the government to engage with these people who are being accused for the last 2 years, ever since the abrogation of Article 370, as some kind of people who are acting against the interest of Jammu and Kashmir or against the interest of India? What happened? What changed?
Madhav, first let me just put this point very clearly to all your panelists and viewers. Kashmir is integral part of India. There can be no discussion with Pakistan as far Kashmir goes. Yes, probably Mehbooba Mufti ji wanted to mention about Pakistan occupied Jammu Kashmir. If he is talking about that, yes, we'll have a dialogue with Pakistan. We'll see what has to be done about that. In what form we can bring it back. Surely we have to bring it back, because as per the 1994 resolution of the Parliament, we have to fulfill that resolution. She has right to say about that. But coming to the issue, this is not the first time that Prime Minister is meeting Kashmiri politicians. Earlier also, the elected member of the DDC met the Prime Minister. They came here and discussed about the development agenda in Kashmir. And yes, and because of that, the development and democracy has percolated down to the panchayat level. Today, money is being sent directly to panchayat from the center, from the state, not through the assembly, the elected MLAs who are no more there, but the process is on now. So this is not the first time, and then this is an ongoing process. As for Gupkar gang, the cases which have been there against them, they are being followed up by the administration, whether it was the JNK bank fraud or whether it is the that cricket stadium fraud. Those cases will be followed as per law. But yes, political process has to be on, in which this is probably the first phase of the dialogue and the talks which are happening with the recognized parties by the Election Commission. And yes, other people should also be involved. As per me, people who have been elected on the ground level, they should be also involved in coming days, and they were involved earlier also. So this is a political process which has been on. We should all appreciate and welcome this.
There is no doubt about that. But for that, there have to be elections in the first place. And I want to bring in Sajjad Tariq, leader of the Congress, on that note. Sajjad Tariq, you are a member of the Congress party. The Congress has also decided that it would be part of this dialogue. But such a claim that Pakistan should in fact also be brought to the negotiating table, these kind of claims that are being made, would you as a member of a national party endorse such claims that are being made by Mehbooba Mufti?
You see, as far as stand of Congress, it is very clear that we are likely to sit with the center government on unconditional basis. Let's see what comes out, what they have in their basket and what they are going to offer. Our main agenda is that statehood should be there, 370 should be there, 35A should be there. As far as this Mehbooba ji's statement is there, this PDP people are, they know better, they can explain it better. But one thing I'll tell you, if you see past, when
Sir, do you agree or disagree? And if you disagree,
let me compile it. When Mufti Mohammad Saeed was Chief Minister and Atal Bihari Vajpayee visited there and he had a public meet and openly he said कि मैं पाकिस्तान से दोस्ती का हाथ बढ़ाता हूँ. It was Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji who started Sanjota Express. And then at the time of Narendra Modi ji he also visited Pakistan and had biryani there. So it is not only that Mehbooba Mufti is trying to, trying to come to this point that we need to talk to Pakistan. It is our Prime Minister also who has himself gone 2-3-4 years back to Pakistan. What for? So the point is that it is already an international issue.
Mr. Tariq, a lot of water has flowed under the Indus since then. There have been a number of terror attacks over the past 20 years, since those outreaches have happened.
Let's be very clear on this. We have asked a question which needs to be asked from the
policy of government of India.
You have asked me, I'm telling you, because without past we cannot discuss present.
That we have to get Pakistan occupied Jammu Kashmir back. Similarly, there's a stated policy of government of India that terror and talk can't happen together. Let's be very clear on this. Yes, if you're talking about Pakistan occupied Jammu Kashmir, you are most welcome. You should talk about that. You should pursue that agenda also.
Sajjad Tariq.
Now, yes, I'll come to the next point. So it has been from decades. This has been the procedure as far as Kashmir is concerned. Let's solve Shimla agreement, other issues, whenever we had a Kashmir issue, we need to talk to the Pakistan people or Pakistan government, and all these governments are involved together, and then ultimately there was no result. You see, as far as individual and a congressman, what I feel is that
not the government of India's policy. That's the Congress policy. Congress has pursued this policy since Nehru and till Adhiranjan Dada. But not the policy of the government of India. There's no dialogue as far Kashmir goes with Pakistan. Tomorrow Pakistan will say that we want to have a dialogue about Punjab. We want to have a dialogue about Hyderabad. Forget it. No. There's no policy. This is a stated policy of government of India. There's a stated policy. Kashmir is not on agenda, not on platter with Pakistan. Let's be very clear on this.
So as far as we are concerned as a Congress
you can't misquote.
We are open, and we have all the senior leadership has said that we are ready to talk. Let's see what comes out, what they have. The central government has packaged. For me as an individual and a congressman,
all right. Let me quickly bring in Sushil Pandit to the point that you are raising over here, Sajjad Tariq. Sushil Pandit, somewhere or the other, repeatedly through the course of this debate, at least two panelists have referred to it, that what happened earlier, what happened during the Vajpayee regime, what happened during the Manmohan Singh regime. Earlier, Prime Minister Modi has also been to Pakistan. The only question is, what has happened as a result? Every time India has held out a hand of friendship to Pakistan is a stab in the back. And why is that so difficult? The stated position of the government of India is that terror and talks cannot go hand in hand. Why do people seem to forget so easily? Is this just a case of selective amnesia?
Yes, of course, because they want to prevaricate. There are two parallel lines. Because Pakistan is waging a proxy war against India. Pakistan is an illegal occupation of India's territory. So there are outstanding issues with Pakistan. Pakistan has been fighting wars against India. And that is what we need to discuss with Pakistan. As far as Kashmir is concerned, as far as Valley is concerned, our elections are concerned, our statehood is concerned, our 370 is concerned, these are entirely our internal issues. Pakistan has nothing to do with it. Even Pakistan's foreign minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi last month said 370 now is India's internal issue. We have nothing to do with it. So, when you mix up these two issues for your own reasons, you are trying to find an escape route. Accept that. The problem here with us is we have a set
RP
of...
Singh, Sushil Pandit, Sajjad Tariq, Rauf Bhatt and Vivek Srivastava. We are completely out of time on this particular debate. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us. It, of course, will be very, very crucial as to what happens when these talks do take place on Thursday.